an individual from outside bursts into the meeting house, raises his hand, and starts preaching and interrupting the meeting.
What's up, guys? I just barely got up and Sione went and did an early session at the temple this morning, so he'll catch up with us when he gets back. But our last video, we threw in 3 life lessons and it seemed like kind of a lot. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna try and do just 1 lesson per video. But because of that, we're probably going to be posting a lot more often. And one thing that we thought would be really neat is to actually start posting every Thursday a throwback lesson. So not really a lesson that we're learning more recently, but one that we've learned in the past that's still super beneficial to share. So I'm gonna go finish getting ready for the day and I'll catch back in with you soon.
All right, I'm back. I just got back from going to a temple session at the Portland, Oregon temple. It was awesome. Yeah. Anyways, so since it was my birthday,
Sione's birthday today.
Red Robin, your birthday month, free burger. Our favorite is bacon cheeseburger, barbecue sauce for the fries. Not really, it's for the burger. So you have a barbecue bacon cheeseburger. No, you're not gonna get to see me eat it.
For Sione's birthday, I will be eating dessert. Just kidding.
Just didn't get to eat this first.
since it was my birthday, I guess I get to be the first one to share a lesson of what I learned the past year.
But first, I need to go to the store. So, Sione just got out of Ross's, went in for a specific belt, ended up coming out with a couple ties and a more expensive belt than he was planning to get, but that's okay.
Alright, so the lesson I learned this past year is to love all people, but to also remember to protect those you love. So picture this. We're sitting in a church meeting, all reverent, everybody knows everybody, and one of the members gets up and starts to speak, and maybe 5 minutes into her talk, an individual from outside bursts into the meeting house, raises his hand, and starts preaching and interrupting the meeting. So this was around the time when there were a bunch of shootings happening in churches, and so natural instinct and I guess work maybe want to protect, and so myself with a whole bunch of other people helped escort this gentleman out the building, and called the cops, had things taken care of, and walked back into the chapel, and the congregation was pretty traumatized. Alright, so here's where it all came down to learning this lesson, because the natural man in me wanted to restrain the individual and escort him that way out of the building. Bishop came back after we got the gentleman off the property, Bishop Nord, and he spoke to the congregation, and he mentioned to them about loving everybody, even if they may have offended us. But it is also, and maybe more important, to remember to protect those you love.
in this instance, we had a gentleman who we did not know who he was, but because we love all people, we wanted to try and treat him with respect. But at the same time, Bishop wanted to make sure that we protect our family and everybody who was in the church building from any harm happening. And so that was a huge lesson for me, to remember to love all people, but as important, or more importantly, to protect those you love. That's all I have to say about that.
Hope you like our Throwback Thursdays.
Coincidentally, it was my Sunday to speak next, and because of that incident, I didn't have to speak that Sunday. No, I did not hire the gentleman to come to the chapel to interrupt the building.
It was also kind of cool though, what they didn't see when they were outside is that the individual that was speaking ended up just wanting to try and figure out, okay, how do we kind of calm everyone down, and asked, can we sing a song? And we actually sang a hymn, and that helped to invite that feeling of calm and peace and the spirit back to the meeting, so we were able to at least finish it. But yeah, it was pretty scary.
Oh, another note, we actually had a probation officer, a detention officer, and law enforcement, federal law enforcement in the building at the same time. It was pretty cool. We just didn't have any Vancouver police, but it worked out.
Yeah. So with that, hope you like these Throwback Thursday thoughts.
Everybody was safe.
Oh yeah.
Including the guy who interrupted the meeting.
Everyone was safe. And they posted up some brethren the next few Sundays by the doors just to help people feel safe. And now things are back to normal again, which is nice. But we'll catch y'all in the next video. We're gonna go on a date and with some friends and go watch the new Spider-Man movie. So we'll see you later. Okay, it's focused so you can.
Oh, it's recording.